Welcome to Hot Property. I'm your host, Kaushal Patel. This bachelor pad may just be the only home in La Jolla to have a 40-ton rooftop pool. And the sweet finishes continue with this hydraulic turntable driveway to make sure you always get a spectacular view of the ocean, even as you're driving away from home.
I've never seen anything that comes close to this level of design and detailing. I mean, it really is one of a kind.
There are so many one-of-a-kind things in this home. This definitely takes the cake.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm a bit of a car guy, so having a really cool, exciting garage was kind of always part of the dream when we were putting the house together. Some of it became more by necessity than desire, such as the hydraulic lift system in the driveway. But in order to kind of get our ceiling heights and the balconies we wanted, it was kind of the only way to get the sports cars in and out. So we got a little creative.
How does it work?
So in theory, with the street level is quite higher than the actual level of the garage. So the driveway will elevate up to be even with street level. You pull onto it and then click of a remote, you kind of drop down, goes even with the garage level. You can come in and then you can just use the turntable to spin you around. So when you're ready to leave, you're always leaving facing the ocean.
So how many bottles of wine do we have here?
We've got about 800 in here right now. We've got kind of the acrylic display up here. We really have to kind of learn the top of your wine labels, some display bottles here, and then we have under cabinet storage all around. We tried to really do something unique. We did a lot of research on looking at different wine cellars and how people typically store the bottles, and I think using the acrylic and the LED lighting behind it was just an effort to be something one of a kind. And we also brought some of the stone from the outside to kind of really look like it was an old foundation that we built kind of underground here. We've got a white wine refrigerator here, ice maker, and the dumbwaiter that will shoot up the different levels.
And do you use it a lot?
I do. We use it quite a lot. I think with the stairs in the house, it's always nice to be able to kind of free your hands whenever you need and just send it there and it's there waiting for you.
Is it a silicone sink?
It's rubber just to make sure it doesn't damage any of the ocean toys, and gives you the ability to move around in here. No, it's been kind of the perfect way to kind of start the weekend. You go jump in the ocean, you come in, you turn the steam room on, have a nice steam, rinse off. Just a great way to start the day.
So throughout the house, there's this beautiful wood, which I've just admired. And it has a really special story.
Where we came from was a very sacred forest in Hawaii. It's called Silver Koa, and a tree had fallen down onto a road and needed to be cleared, so we were lucky enough to be able to bring that back and use it as a main accent point in the house.
The materials we use feel timeless. I think that it's hard to tell when this house was built.
That was the rule of thumb. We called no stucco, no drywall in the designing, and not that we do have a little bit on the house, but really it was more the concept of just trying to go against the norm.
The fact that you can completely open and tuck away the doors, they literally go away and be like you're sitting on the deck of a yacht right now, is what it feels like. You're almost in the water, and that was part of the structural feat of the house, really being able to do that and span that open without having to have a column in the center of your view.
We ended up putting 2 steel posts for every step, so it is probably the strongest wall anywhere in La Jolla. But it accomplished the goal. You do not bounce now.
Yeah, and I think it was like some $200,000.
Yeah, it was good. But it's a main point in the house. We have LED lighting along the side, so it lights up the stair treads. And really gives a beautiful accent to the house.
If you look up, you can see the pool.
One of the other neat features in the house, we decided to put a big skylight under the rooftop pool. So you get some great kind of moving art pieces as the sun kind of goes over the top of the house, reflects through the pool, dances on the walls, reflects off the glass staircase. It's always a ever-changing art piece.
The first night you slept here and you woke up to this view.
It was a dream. It was a lot of work, many years in the making, and it was everything I ever dreamt it would be. When you have this beautiful view, you just don't want to cover any walls, so we had to put the TV in the ceiling. We put an electronic film on the glass here between the bathroom, master bedroom, and the ocean. If you want to enjoy that view, you leave it open. If you want to have some privacy, you just flip the switch and you're all by yourself.
So I just took a peek in your shower. How many knobs do you have?
So we actually have 10 shower heads in there. Don't really use them all the time, but they're there if you want them.
How How did you even come up with this idea? 40 tons, that's 80,000 pounds, Andrew. Like, who comes up with that idea?
Well, the idea of putting the pool on the roof was kind of a joint effort to make it a little bit unique and something that no one ever had done before. The weight was more the stress factor for our structural engineer, but he accomplished the goal. The pool itself, we divided it into kind of two sections. So you can have one act as a hot tub, one as a pool, heat it all, however you want to do it. There's the skylight in the middle, and then that's over the floating staircase. And then we line the inside of the pool with black glass and fiber optics throughout, so it gives you the Starry Night effect in the evenings, and a couple stools for cocktail time.
Has this been voted the #1 pool in La Jolla?
It's definitely been in quite a lot of the write-ups and subscriptions, and it's gotten some attention. I built the house as a bachelor, has since gotten married an architect, so our goal was to go design something together and kind of create more of the family home. I think ultimately sitting up here, floating in the pool, having a cocktail, watching the sun melt away over the ocean, listening to the waves crash, I mean it's paradise. There's nothing ever anywhere close to it.